Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Keith. I'm a senior in high school who's interested in learning how we can live more productive and satisfying lives. High school can be extremely tough on students, especially when you don't have the right schedule or you just have too much on your plate. I've seen a lot of students who procrastinate or have poor time management skills and seen how they struggle to complete their tasks or to have a routine. And I've seen how this negatively impacts their anxiety or stress levels. If they just knew a bit more about time management, it would drastically improve their work-life balance. I'll show you 3 time management tips that'll help you get a better work-life balance. The first tip is building a routine. And most people know that having a to-do list is helpful, but they don't do it. So I recommend buying a journal or notebook and getting started on it right away. The first habit that I recommend you form is related to homework. When you have a class the next day, you have a set period of time where you'll always do the homework for that class. Say for example, I have a math class at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I block out a 1-hour period today or tomorrow that I do the math homework. And I do that consistently whenever I have math at 10 a.m. the next day. That way it makes it easier to actually do the assignment rather than procrastinating and waiting until the last minute. The second tip I'd like to talk about is organizing your activities. So as high school students, a lot of people are involved in a variety of extracurricular activities. And with a lot of different activities, it can be difficult to plan or even to know what you have to do for each of your roles and how much time you have to spend in the upcoming week. And this inability to plan or to understand what's going on can increase anxiety, stress levels, which are all something that you want to avoid. So to reduce the pressure you feel from each of these activities that you're doing, I suggest that in addition to writing down your to-dos, you create a separate page or you create a separate section for each of the roles that you're a part of. So for sports, for a music project and other projects that you're a part of, and you write down or capture everything that you have to do for each of those things whenever you get it. That way, when you look at your to-do list, you know exactly what you need to do in the upcoming days and what you need to do today. Another important point is that it helps you prioritize what projects you need to do. So if you see that one particular project has a lot of tasks, then you can shift your focus to doing that task for today or tomorrow or however long you need to spend on it. It allows you to quickly shift your focus to the things that need your attention the most instead of running around and trying to figure out what you need to do for each of your tasks in the first place. The third and final tip is cutting down on activities after assessing your schedule. So assuming that you have a routine and a to-do list and all of that organizational stuff, you can start focusing on actually developing a work-life balance. Because as good as to-do lists and habits are, they can only help you so much. If you just have too much going on and you don't have enough time to do a full routine, complete all your homework, do all your extracurricular tasks, and get to bed on time, then obviously you need to do something different. The problem is a lot of students cram their days with tough courses or a lot of activities, and they don't realize how much time these actually take up. Without an organizational system or a to-do list, they just keep on adding things up and are too committed. And by the time they realize that they can't fit everything into their 24-hour day, it's too late because they're already too deeply committed into that particular project. Staying on top of your to-do list and your habits and organizational system will let you take a step back and analyze what's taking up so much of your time. You can cut things out that aren't important to you, but are time consuming. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something about how to stay organized and how to improve your work-life balance. I hope these 3 tips helped you, and if you've enjoyed, please consider subscribing or liking down below.